Hello, Libra. Welcome to Live Life in Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. So glad you could make it, and I hope you're all doing well. Libra, welcome to your November 2020 monthly money and finances forecast. Libra, I've already meditated on your energy and laid out your spread, so we're going to move on to your reading. At the end, stick around. We're going to take a look at a final message and some guidance for you. So let's get started, Libra. Now, Libra, your overall focus about your money and finances is this Two of Cups. So with the Two of Cups, your focus with money is maintaining partnerships, maintaining agreements, having emotional harmony for yourself and perhaps for who you're dealing with where your money is concerned, where there's some emotional balance or just there's understanding here with the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is also saying as your focus, you may be looking at where you can modify agreements, where you can create agreements, you focusing on maintaining agreements with this Two of Cups energy. You could also be focusing on others as it has to do or relate to your ability to sustain and maintain balance with your money and finances here. Now, your attitude, your overall attitude with money is the Page of Wands. So this here is youthful, um, inspiring energy that you have towards your money and finances. This is you observing and surveying and keeping an eye on your money and finances as possible. There's some sort of news that could come in about money and finances that creates some enthusiasm for you. But also the Page of Wands is saying that news could be coming in where you need to respond to it. Concerning perhaps an agreement or a partnership where money is concerned, perhaps paying bills, or this may be you communicating, making the announcement to someone that you can turn to help you or assist you with money, or reaching out to where you need to form some sort of agreement or understanding as it has to do with money so that you can feel okay and be okay financially with your money situation. But this is you being brave. This is you being adventurous, perhaps even. But this is you performing what needs to be done to sustain things for yourself and also maintain agreements as you can change them or keep up with them. Now, in the beginning of November, you do have around your money and finances as a situation is the moon. Okay, there can be a Cancer or Pisces individual that you're dealing with. The moon energy is saying that there's some uncertainty, uneasiness with money. I also feel this is you following your intuition about your money situation. Um, the moon is also saying this is a time where you need to relax or put off or hold off on your spending because there's something that could be coming up or will come into focus that you're not seeing now or aware of that's hidden to you that will reveal itself. The moon is also saying that there's a need to be careful about fraudulent activity. The moon is also saying your money could be fluctuating in extreme ways, up and down. But the moon is saying that this is you trying to navigate your money situation or needing to, because there is some sort of concern here that's going on with your money. Now, your attitude towards your money is you do have the Queen of Wands. This is the attitude you have with this moon energy in the beginning of November. So with this moon energy and the Queen of Wands as your attitude, you may be feeling a sense of urgency. You may be trying to boss up about your money and finances. The thing is, be careful because the way you may be going about trying to manage and control your money or what you're driving at could be something that you are doing in haste, or you may need to slow down and not be so fast about doing, because whatever your approach is or your action or your desire or your interest, though you may feel confident, be careful because this is a time where whatever you are looking to do or achieve could either happen in a good way or occur in a bad way. So you want to be careful. This is a time where you may feel a sense of rushing, wanting to get things done as fast as possible. This is also a time where even in your attempts, you could be experiencing not achieving much, or you're not sure how to achieve what you want and get as much accomplished as you're looking to see happen here, because there are things that you may not be seeing You also could be experiencing some fear with the moon, but this is you exhibiting confidence, or you could have some issue with confidence about your money and finances, but you're determined nonetheless, despite the fears and concerns you may have with your money situation. Now, by mid November, Libra, your money situation is the Four of Pentacles. So with the Four of Pentacles here, I feel that this is you focusing on how to maintain, focusing on self-preservation, focusing on stability, your security here. Okay, focusing on trying to have power with your money situation. Now, you could be experiencing some stagnation or feeling a little stuck. But your attitude with your money and finances mid-November is you do have the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is saying you may be experiencing some challenges. There may be some things going on with your money and finances where you are protesting, or you may be quietly protesting about. But with this particular Seven of Wands, I do feel that you are defending your money situation, protecting it, and that whatever challenges you are experiencing, I don't feel that they are of any real threat. I feel like this is you having success over any quarrels that you may experience connected to your money. I also feel that this is you wanting to make sure you maintain and secure your money situation as best as possible, because you want to avoid and not go through any struggles with your money situation. I also feel with this Seven of Wands, you may be turning to unusual means to secure and sustain and maintain your money. It's in your goals with money. I also feel with the Seven of Wands, you could be holding off on things in order to take care of other things, or to figure out how to do things so that you can do what needs to happen with money. I also feel with the Seven of Wands, you may be focused on and doing the impossible with your money and finances to maintain and feel secure, or to move away from stagnation or being stuck. Or despite being stuck or experiencing stagnation, this is you finding unusual ways and methods and means to do what needs to be done so that you are secure and stable. Now, Libra, by the end or at the end of November, your money situation is justice. This is you, Libra, showing up in your own reading. Now, justice says a few things. For some of you, you could be dealing with a legal matter. But I also feel that justice is saying that this is you needing to or are making balanced decisions, weighing things up, doing the right thing, or doing what's best, just, and good for you in this situation with your money and finances. This is you figuring out how to make adjustments with your money and finances here. Justice is also saying this is the time for you to make sure that whatever your choices that you're making, that they're logical and rational, okay, and right. Justice is also saying this is the time for you to do everything above board, not to cut corners. Although I do feel that with justice here, Libra, some of you find the way to balance because you find the way to cut corners. Now, your attitude towards this justice with your money situation is the Hermit. So with the Hermit here, you could be dealing with a Virgo. But with the Hermit as your energy and attitude about your money and finances, I do feel that you are focusing on and very much wrapped up in your own needs for your money and what needs to happen with that. This is you solution focused. You may even be searching or seeking answers, analyzing, deliberating over your money and finances, looking for something to come in. I also feel, Libra, for some of you, you may be acting or being very emotionally moved about your money and finances and concerned more than you need to be. There's an air of cat and mouse here, okay? There's some sort of cat and mouse, so to speak, regarding your money and finances. There's some sort of that race to stay balanced, that race to stay away from trouble, stay out of trouble, or get out of trouble here. But I do feel you figure out and get solutions here. Okay? Just know also, as it has to do with a legal matter, for those that this will pertain to, justice is saying that whatever needs to happen or whatever does happen, it's going to be right, just, and fair, whether you like it or not. no matter what that consequence looks like. Okay, but with the Hermit here, I do see as well you are focusing, perhaps even being more minimalistic about your spending and how to go about doing things, how you can curb things as well, so that you can work everything out that needs to happen with your money. Now, your goal with money is you do have this Page of Pentacles. So I feel that your goal with money is that you want to earn more money, you want to gain more money, you're trying to come up with new plans, new way of dealing with or working with your money and finances. This is you seeing new ways to go about doing things here. Also, I feel your goal is you're wanting to receive some sort of news or something about your money and finances towards it being improved. This is also you looking at, or your goal is to improve your money and finances, and this is you perhaps even sitting with the process here, so that you can either come up with a new process or adjust how the process needs to work around your money, or this is you trying to be creative with what needs to be done here. But your goal here is to find new sources of income, or create new sources of income here, and actually see some new revenue coming in. So your goal is to work on your money and finances. Now, your attitude on that Page of Pentacles towards your money and finances goal is the Lovers. Now, the Lovers, you could be dealing with a Gemini. The Lovers here is your attitude about this Page of Pentacles for your goals. Your attitude is, I feel, that despite what challenges you could experience or deal with, any troubles or difficulties, that you're going to be gentle with yourself, or you're going to stay true to you, or you're going to be focusing on making decisions, important decisions, and you're going to be doing this with head or heart. I do feel that you're going to do what's in your heart as logically as possible, or you're going to stick to doing things logically, even though you rather follow your heart. But this is also you focusing on making sure any difficulties or troubles you could experience or are experiencing with money, you figure out how to make that fade away by the decisions that you make. You're focusing on having harmony with your money situation. That's your goal. Now, here's what's crossing you about your money and finances. So what's crossing you in terms of your money is the Ace of Pentacles, and your attitude towards the Ace of Pentacles is the Ten of Swords. So I feel here for you with this Ace of Pentacles as your challenge. There may be the challenge of a new project for a new revenue or money. There may be a challenge with something new you may be trying to craft. There may be the challenge of trying to bring something new into form, or coming up with a new practical approach regarding money. There may be challenges with a new business. There may be challenges on how to come up with new sources to experience material gain. I also feel that this Ace of Pentacles is the challenge of taking a small risk to get something you need. This is the challenge of a new tactic. This is the challenge of, finding the solution to your problem. And there's the challenge of, will that solution or that approach work out the way you thought with this Ace of Pentacles? How do you gain is the challenge. How do you create what you need is the challenge, so that what you need to do or how you're working on this works, right? New planning. Now, with your attitude being the Ten of Swords about your money and finances here, I feel like with this Ten of Swords energy, this here is the challenge of ruin, the challenge of experiencing a lot of difficulties and complications with money regarding your ability to bring something new into form. The Ten of Swords is also saying be careful, because it's possible that the challenge could be new sources of money are coming in, or there's the potential for it, or there's the potential to be more practical. But with this Ten of Swords, this may be you not caring as much as you should about what you're doing, or you're not taking advantage the way you maybe have the ability to do. But also I feel that this Ten of Swords is saying be careful about being backstabbed or betrayed. I also feel that the Ten of Swords is saying that you may be having the challenge of how to take control in your money situation, and it may feel a little scary. Okay. Also be careful about enjoying yourself. Okay. When your money situation isn't in a space or a good place for that. Okay, so you want to be mindful about being callous about how you plan or scrutinize your money and finances situation. But this is also the Ten of Swords is the challenge of how do you resurrect your money and finances. Okay, so money and finances might be very much delinquent or just spread really thin, and you're looking at how to come up with new ways to improve it or to keep it from failing you for November. So your outcome for your money and finances is the Wheel of Fortune. Your attitude about your money and finances is the Fool. So you could be dealing with an Aries or an Aquarius. So with the Wheel of Fortune for your money and finances, this is saying that your money and finances is going to experience some ups and downs. Be careful and mindful that the Wheel of Fortune is also saying there could be an unpredictable change that comes in. Know that with the Wheel of Fortune, things happen, whether good or bad, here. So there is going to be shifts with money. There also can be some divine timing at play here. But the Wheel of Fortune is asking you to make sure that you are making the best choices, best decisions, being rational, being logical, to shift your money in the right direction, or be prepared for any shifts that could happen that you may not like or you may not be anticipating. Now, for some of you, because the Wheel of Fortune is here as your outcome, some of you will experience a positive shift with money, a positive turn of events. Some of you are going to experience a negative turn of events. And your attitude towards that Wheel of Fortune is the Fool. So the Fool energy, this is you wanting to take your money and finances in a new direction. But also the Fool is saying that this is you perhaps being brave about your money and finances while it may be challenging, or you could be taking some sort of challenging step with money. You may be looking at a way to escape. You are looking at how to change and take care of things with your money and finances with the Fool here. This is you, it's like careful optimism, I want to say, regarding your money and finances. I also feel that be careful about following the direction or guidance of someone else as it has to do with your money and finances and how it can shift. I also feel that there's a air of the unknown for you, where you are doing what you can to take your money and finances situation in a new direction, but you're trying to be careful, or you may be taking chances, trying to take a careful chance. I also feel that you're trying not to be naive or oblivious to your money and finances situation, or there's a need to be sure not to be oblivious or naive about your money and finances situation. But you are focusing on wanting a new beginning, and some of you will have that. Others of you will, there's an air of fear. There's a sense, an air of fear here. Either way, fear of the unknown. Will you experience the change that you want, or will you experience the change you don't want here? So there's an air of needing to be very, very careful. There's still that air of uncertainty. And so on the Fool, I wanted to clarify the Fool. You do have the Doubtful, which is the number 5. The fool's wisdom, doubt appearances as they can be misleading. So the five here, that speaks to challenges. Okay, your money and finances may be a little chaotic, or the actions you're taking to try to change it could be a little bit chaotic. So this is about diffusing any situations where you're experiencing difficulties, or as you're experiencing difficulties the best way that you can. There could be an air of competition here, but there are struggles. You are having and experiencing some struggles here. And so the fool is asking you, doubt experiences as they can be misleading. That is the wisdom for the fool for you, Libra. So let's take a look at what some guidance is here for you. Spirit, what is the message for Libra? With the energies in their spirit regarding your money and finances. Can we have a message for Libras about their money and finances for the month of November 2020? I also feel that it's going to take a leap of faith and trusting of the universe as you are dealing and navigating your money and finance situation, Libra. So you want to try to, some of you, there's a concern, the challenge is about getting a new job in time, or if you're going to get to start that new job in time. But your goal is to create harmony for your money and finances situation, and your goal is to make rational decisions. Okay? Keep things balanced and fair so that you have emotional, thank you, Spirit. Okay, you have two cards, just jump right out. You have, I expand my life's opportunities and experiences with my money. I expand my life's opportunities and experiences with my money. How can I direct my money today towards meaningful opportunities and experience? Okay, that's the message for you for November. This may be utilized as your affirmation. The next is, I am in control of my life through the choices I make. What if I pause, reflect, and be mindful today? Are my choices supporting me to create wealth and well-being? So this is another focus and affirmation for you for the month of November about your money and finances. Like I said, I do feel that you're doing some thinking outside of the box, unusual tactics for your money and finances situation to improve or be sustained. But I do feel that if you can swing it and you address your concerns and you continue to find creative ways to see how to go in a new direction and are responsive to your money and finances, which your attitude is there for it, that you're going to be able to create harmony however you can and with whomever you can, whether you make changes, modify things, get agreements, get help and support. Those are your messages. I hope these messages I'm sorry, Libra. Let's pull you a guidance card. How about that? Okay. What is the guidance for Libra? Money and finances, please. Can we have guidance for Libra? Oh, thank you. You get two. Okay. Abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. That is your guidance. So I feel that you're being guided to think outside the box, come up with unusual, different ways, practical ways, system, method, approach to influence your money and finances to have more abundance or sustain what you have or improve what you have here, or to cope with what you're dealing with while you're trying to navigate things and avoid ruin, complications, troubles, and difficulties, or move away from it as you can. You also have raise or promotion. Congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So I feel that's speaking to your energy, your overall energy and attitude with this page of wands here is your overall energy and attitude, where this is you focusing on remaining enthusiastic, remaining inspired. This is you focusing on staying observant, surveying your money and finances, performing whatever actions that you need to take to move your money situation in a new direction, having a sense of adventure, thinking outside of the box, but also remaining brave in the shadow of uncertainty or challenges. You can do this. Now, Libra. I hope these messages help. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, Libra.